First and foremost, you have to give Mo Salah his props. He's not just
100%.
a Liverpool legend. I would argue, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys agree, he's a Premier League legend.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, though, I found his remarks to be overly emotive, egotistical, self-serving, arrogant, and very disrespectful.
I agree.
And, you know, I want to place on the record that previously, well, I still am an admirer of Mo Salah, but what he's done there is absolute nonsense. And, there's always this word, you used it in your passionate rant there. You said that no player is bigger than the club. But some of these players do actually feel they're bigger than the club. They actually do. We saw it with Ronaldo at Man United. We're seeing it now with Salah. He actually thinks he's bigger than the club. And, I think he's let himself down big time. I've got more to say, but I'll let the other guys.
I'll tell you who the happiest person will be is Arne Slot, 100%. Because I reckon that's given him an extra couple of months. The club cannot be seen to sack him now, or that will just show that they've picked a player over the club, and that'll have bad repercussions going down the line. It's happened with United.
That should be the same for any
But
football club, not just
course.
Liverpool Football Club.
And they will have to pick Slot over Salah now, which I think will give him a massive stay of execution. Slot will be happy about this for sure. And also, like, the letting down, like, if you've been pony for 2 months, you've been rubbish, and you deserve to go on the bench no matter who you are. Like, it is pretty mad. It's a mad thing to say, and I think his form hasn't been that good since he got the contract anyway. And that, for me, like, if I was a Liverpool fan, that would leave a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. How you're going to have your best half a season when you're twerking for money, then you get the money and then you drop off, and now you've been dropped for 3 games. Nah,
Can't
it's
have
not
too
a good
many
look,
people
man.
twerking.
And Matisse, the line for me, they're making me the scapegoat. Someone doesn't want me at the club. I mean, you guys have all seen me, react to Liverpool's bad form in the last 2 months. I have blamed Ibu Konate heavily. I've blamed the manager heavily. Van Dijk has fallen off a cliff. All the new signings, apart from Egotistical, I've criticised heavily. Even the old lads, the Virgils, the Salahs, the McAllisters that won us the title. Robbo's, had a bit of a dip as well. For him to say, I'm the scapegoat, is the lack of self-awareness is crazy. It's not just all about you, Mohamed. You've got all these players that aren't playing well as well. We're pointing the finger at everyone. It's not just you. It's not just you at all. I mean, it's a team sport.
Just goes to show he's not a leader, isn't it? It's cheeky. Liverpool have been losing games for months. He's not once decided to come and speak. Everyone's like, Virgil's the captain. Okay, we can still hear a different voice. He's still part of the leadership group.
Comes out and speaks.
Yeah, he's still part of the leadership group. He's still one of the senior players. He's still on one of the highest wages in.
He's still the king.
Yeah, he's still the king, right? But the king didn't want to come speak. Now the king's on the bench for the good of the team, by the way, because you've been playing poorly, and they're trying to re-establish some balance. I saw the third goal for PSV. You're not keeping up with the runner. You're not tracking your man. In a time where Liverpool are losing games, everybody has to put a shift in.
Absolutely.
If you can't physically do it because you're 33, 34, that's fine. Take you out of the team. But now he wants to come and say something. It's cheeky, super cheeky. And I think it just goes to show when someone's at their peak, you don't judge them when they're at their best or when they're at their peak. You judge them when they're dropping off or when they're going through, circumstances that are maybe not in their favour. That's when you judge their character.
100%.
Because we'll see how you react then. And you
I
just
think
react in the worst
you using the
possible-
word cheeky, with respect, Matty, is actually being a bit too nice. I think he's been delusional to the point where, what is this guy on? Like,
Flex, I mean, I was with you in Qatar 3 years ago when Ronaldo came out. You had to do an emergency video. Right. I mean, when you see stuff like that...
I got criticised for that. Loads of own fans.
Of course,
but Ronaldo's right. Obviously, Carrington is a state. He's the same swimming pools when he was there. Yeah, but let's not dress up what he's actually trying to do. We know that he just wants an angle to leave, and that, to me, is what Mo Salah is doing. To me, is making it untenable. Whereby, in my opinion, he's played his last game for Liverpool. He's not gonna say that. There was no way he could be in the team today.
No.
He's not gonna go all that, have that big man chest, and then just say, sorry, you're right, I actually didn't mean it. Impossible.
How does he?
He's not going to get the team for Brighton.
No, how does he play against
Brighton?
Brighton?
I think he can't. Unless the only thing that can happen is if there's a bit more time and Arne Slot says, we're not going to be like you and air the dirty laundry in public, so we are going to set a precedence. I have spoken to Mo. Mo has apologised to the squad. Myself and the board have had a discussion. And then you make him, then you do have a little specialist allowance because he wants to leave. You go, you're going to be an unused sub against Brighton. You just say bye to the fans and then you go.
And then you're going to AFCON.
But for me, last time I checked, doesn't matter what type of legend you are, there's a way that you go out. Yeah, some people go out at the top where they go, right, I've had enough now. someone like Scholes or whatever, let me just quit while, like, you know what I mean? Well, he came back and won, but the last one is like, right, I'm done. Some people, the Messis and Ronaldos, they're a bit of an enigma. They're not normal. Yeah. They just keep going on to win stuff and do stuff. The batch below that, which is what Salah's in, which is like all the other greats, like a Rooney, like, you know, Gerrard, etc. I remember, I said to you, I need Liverpool fans to help me on this. I remember Gerrard coming off the bench at Anfield against Man United because he was on the bench as Gerrard.
Yeah.
Under Brendan Rodgers. But still club captain, wasn't he?
One of the reasons why Rodgers got sacked was his treatment of Gerrard.
He would have been club captain then still,
yeah,
right? Come off the bench, got sent off. That little period, I never saw Gerrard saying, why am I on bench and this, that and the other. My goat, Wayne Rooney.
And also, if you want to know why you're on the bench, that is between you and the manager.
And if you want to speak to the
manager,
manager,
knock on his door.
Yeah, and if you don't agree with it, then that's fine.
Sit down.
But
work harder.
And Wayne
Rooney, in the team.
Wayne Rooney under Jose, when he was in and out at the time, we got like Pogba, Matic, Mata, Lingard running around in the 10 a bit. Like, yeah, you're on bench, Rooney. Like, it's just
I think players forget they don't pick the team. The manager will pay for his own decisions.
Yep.
He's literally walking the plank right now. Yeah. You don't need to get the saw and cut the rest of the wood off. The manager's responsible for the team selection, not you. You're a player.
That's not what you're
when the manager is speaking to the team at the hotel and he's naming the team, you have to have it mentally in your head. You might not be in the team. Doesn't matter, especially when you're not playing well. People in the chat are saying, "Oh, there's other players not playing well." Who cares? Who cares? The manager's decided, out of all of the players not playing well, the guy that hasn't got the capacity to run and track a man is not going to play. And that's his decision. If it doesn't work, he gets sacked.
For the good of the team.
For the good of the team. Do you think Son sit there in the Europa League final, captain of the club? He's been there for years and years and wanted to do that. It was the best thing for the team for him to not be starting in that game. That's a captain. That's a role model. That's a leader that sits there and says, "You know what? Fair for the good of the team. I'll sit this one out."
If you wanna talk, you like you said, you knock on the manager's door. That privacy stays within those four walls. Or guess what? You do your talking on the pitch. Yeah. And if you're not on the pitch, work hard to get back onto the pitch. Just because
there is a corollary to that, though. There is a corollary. I'm old enough to remember Alan Shearer getting dropped by Ruud Gullit, and that cost Ruud Gullit his job.
But this has actually probably put Arne Slot, like Kim said, in a better position.
Talking of that, can I just ask a quick question? And I know you're not privy to this, but I'd be interested to hear your views. So, with the way that Mo Salah's conducted himself in doing this is such a shock. Do you think that maybe some of the other players at the club have also got an issue with the manager? Because for him to do this,
they do, of course. But
it kind of suggests to me that maybe he's feeding off some of the other managers.
Do you know what the difference is?
And he's thinking to himself, they don't like him.
Dominic Szoboszlai, 10 minutes before Mo Salah spoke, went to the press and said, "What happens in the dressing room stays in the dressing room. It's a private matter." That's captain material. What Mo Salah has done, and it's so hypocritical, because by saying they've thrown me under the bus, one is just way out of line to say that, and two, you've thrown us under the bus.
I know, but do you think that some of the other players have got
back on that bus?
Do you think some of the other players
looking at him and go, "Are you riding with us or
not?"
He said, "I've done." Listen, he always makes himself look like an idiot. I just remembered this quote. He goes, "I've done so much for this club that I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I earned it."
Wild.
Then goes, so you're saying that obviously it's not a merit. It's off everything I've done. Yeah, so it don't matter if I'm playing dead. I should get. But then straight away he goes, "I'm not bigger than anyone."
Yeah, he's confused.
But
that just shows this is emotion. All that's happened is you've lost your head.
Emotional outburst
because you've been a bit. There is the other side where you go. Like I saw Rio touching on this. I was talking to him about it. I said, "Yeah, I hear that," because in the dressing room you're going, "Rah, like."
But no one's doubting what Mo Salah's done.
But what I'm saying is there's a side where it's gone. Right, Arne Slot, in a tough moment, is looking at you. This is Salah, King, get us out of any mess. I'm going, nah, better unused sub. So to these type of guys, because obviously we can't get there, we're the fans. They can't sometimes fathom it. It's not an excuse, by the way. I disagree with this, but I'm just saying this is the other side. But Mo Salah's making himself look hella bad because at the end of the day, like you said, you are in a privileged position to play for any football club and wear its badge and contributes to its history. It was there before you, it will be there after you. So you can't get caught up in it and get the order of ceremonies wrong. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to act like he's bigger than this institution.
The thing is, I actually agree with what Laurie says, and I think, bro, we've all had it, yeah. where like you've been annoyed at a teacher at school, and everyone of your classmates is like, yeah, she's this, she's that, and then you're the one who goes big man, and you say something, and you get sent to detention.
And they go, no,
this
I didn't think that.
Yeah,
What?
no, she's great. What are you doing? This is what's happened, isn't it? This is what's happened. They'll have a WhatsApp chat. They'll all be talking about Arne Slot. They'll all be like, no, I don't rate him. I don't rate this. I don't like that. And Salah's gone, do you know what? I'm going to be the one to say something.
But he hasn't done it for the team, though, Kim. He's done it for himself, though.
himself.
He's not saying
but
we're
I
losing
also
all these
think-
games and it doesn't seem to be solutions.
Not once
He's
did
talking
he
about
say
himself.
anything
He
about
didn't
I
mention
think-
the team once.
Yeah, but I think he's been emboldened by what the other players.
Yeah,
are
Kim's
saying.
right.
he's
I
been
think that
emboldened.
he's sensed in the dressing room. A lot of the players are not having him, so he's thinking, you know what? Even though I'm promoting my own beef,
Yeah.
this
Nah,
is the
you're
right
giving him
time.
No.
This is.
No, I'm not saying he's right. No, hang
I'm
on.
saying this
I'm
is
not
just
saying
100% self-serving.
It is self-serving.
This is about
It is.
Mo Salah
It is
and Mo
self-serving.
Salah only.
It's
And
so-
it's-
Do you know why? Do you know why?
It's self-serving.
self-serving?
At West Ham,
Hold
like
on.
you
Do you know
said.
why
Did it last year
self-serving?
with the
Because it
contract.
took him being unused. There's other
Yeah.
players that feel disrespected.
No, I
by
agree.
Hold on. There's other
Look at
players.
Chiesa, bro.
There's
Does he
other
ever
players
stand
that have
out?
felt disrespected by Slot. There's other players that have played for football clubs year in, year out that feel disrespected. If they all came out to the media and had this little TMZ interview, we'd be here all day talking
No,
about
I
this.
agree.
He
He's
has not done
self-serving.
this on
But
behalf of
what
anyone
Kim
else.
said
If he
is
wants-
right. No, but
if
hang
he-
on.
I'm not saying he's
I know.
not
Finish the
controlling
point.
players.
I know.
Finish.
If he wanted to speak on behalf of Liverpool players,
I'm
he
not
could have
saying
done
he
that
did that.
weeks ago when they were losing. When he was on the pitch when they were losing. When he was on the pitch when they were losing, he was missing shots, missing chances to assist. This guy has been part of Liverpool's poor form. He's coming out like
But
he
he's not
hasn't.
the scapegoat, though.
No, he's not a scapegoat. That's what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
haven't
He's
seen that
acting like
narrative
he
that
hasn't
it's
been
all his
there.
fault. Where's
He's
that narrative?
acting like he ain't
Because
been
he's
there.
listening to Carragher too much.
No, but I agree with what you said.
And the
I
fact that
said
he's
in
bringing
my
up Carragher
opening
speaks
remarks,
volumes,
I
by the
actually
way.
he's
used
rattled,
the
right?
He's
word-
rattled, bro.
No, but I actually use the word self-serving. But I'm with Kim. He's reasoned to himself. A lot of these men are not having Slot, so this is my time to promote my.
Not the
beef.
right time,
not the
though.
right time.
Read the room.
I know it's not.
Read
But
the
I'm
room,
They're not
man.
justifying
He's
him. We're
thinking
just
to
saying why.
himself,
Sure.
Right, the other man then, or some of the senior men are not having this guy. So you know what? This is the time for me.
Nah.
to-
Nah, it's not.
Because that makes him sound like a bit of a martyr. Like, I'll do it, guys.
No, he's doing it for himself.
I'm Mo.
Yeah,
you lot
yeah,
can't do
yeah.
it, but I'm the king. I've got Teflon, and I'll
Do you know
just
what?
leave anywhere.
Does
I'm
he-
on
does he
400
not have
bags
a
a week. No,
history
he's
of
signed
this?
a new deal. He's on 400 bag a week. He's got all of the accolades and all of the gratitude and the great relationship and all of the adulation that he's earned. And then at a time where he feels like he's been disrespected and he's trying to move like that, it's all about, he don't care that Curtis Jones is in and out of the team.
No.
He don't care that flipping
That Chiesa
that
can't get any
Chiesa
minutes.
can't get a start. Or he don't care that Joe Gomez has had to sit there or Kirkes is having a rough time. Let's not give Mo Salah any benefit of no doubt.
I agree.
No,
No, we
agree.
are though,
Yeah,
because
you
we're saying
are,
that
you are,
he's
you're
doing it
trying.
for a greater good
All
than
right,
himself.
listen, we've
There
got to
is
move
one.
on. We've got to move
There is
on.
one.
Pure selfishness.
We need to move on.
Anyway,
We've got to
he's
move
not
on
in the
today.
squad. He won't be going to Milan, Inter Milan.
He's gone.
and-
Do you think just before you go, is he gonna play for
Do
you
you know
ever
what,
again?
bro? It breaks my heart, but maybe not.
That's what he.
And
That's why I do
this
this.
is
This
why
is
it's
sad. He
happened.
shouldn't go out like this.
It can't go.
he's
How
done
is
it to
Trent
himself.
going to
He's done
get
it
a
to
better
himself,
send
but
off
he
than
should
him?
not go out like
Done it
this.
to himself.
Because this could be. I don't know how he gets back in a team on a
shouldn't
match
be-
day.
he
Unless he
shouldn't be back in.
to be able to
apologises.
do this.
He has to
shouldn't be back
apologise.
in
Because that's the other thing.
You have to
How
apologise.
presumptuous. Sorry, while I'm on it. How presumptuous to go. So anyway, after all this, so yeah, you see, Brighton
Invited
just
my
told my
family,
family
yeah.
get down there because I'm just gonna wave before. Sorry, who?
Like, it's
Are you-
disgusting.
bro.
It's
You think you're gonna be in?
disgraceful.
You're
It's
gonna be in the team.
disgraceful.
You better be waving from your box. You
know
go
what-
outside
you
the
know
glass of the
Cheeky,
box and do it from
cheeky,
the stands. Because you're not
cheeky.
gonna, what, you think you're going to be in the match day squad to be able to
Cheeky.
come off the bench after that? No.
Man's trying to put media pressure for him to
Yeah.
get starts.
Let me have my send off.
High price.
Mad.
Bro, the
Okay.
ego is
Arnie
out
Slot
of control.
Has to,
Out of
he has to
control.
rule the iron fist now. He's going to look like an idiot.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
going to
and
do
he
super
will,
chats,
he will.
and then we're
Has
going
to.
to
It's
talk
so
about
sad,
Arsenal.
isn't it? Trent and Salah leaving Liverpool like this.
So
honestly.
it's so bad.
Who's next?
So bad.
Van Dijk?
Could it be Verge? Could it be?
mean-
Musculus says after that butt block from Rice, Van Dijk isn't even the best twerker in the league anymore. Mo has played over 25k minutes for the club. Being dropped 3 games doesn't mean he is the scapegoat. Your team that you love just drew a match and he found a way to make it about himself.